Who are we judging?
Another of the lingering pains of adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the Order.
Sir Ruth.
She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
Whoa! I'm confused. You want to die?
You were free to rejoin your comrades, and yet you present yourself here.
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
I mean, she already regrets her actions, and it seems like she wants to make the world a better place. And plus, she acted on the orders of Clarel, right? Who also had good intentions. Public humiliation. Jail her, throw away. What? No. What? Go to the deep roads? Why? Send her to death herself? Oh God. I won't judge a warden? Ugh. No. Public humiliation? What is this? No. Jail her, throw away the... No, that's terrible. That's terrible. If I don't judge a warden, who will? Go to the deep roads? For what purpose? I won't judge a warden, maybe? And hope for the best?
We doubt when we're safe. When blight is not at our throat. I can't judge a warden, Sir Ruth. No one has that right.
You have more faith in the Order than we ourselves have.
Lots of people disapproved yet again. But we can't send her to her death? What? I wouldn't have sent Clarel to her death either, even though she did some horrible things, right?
Lathaline.
Okay, nothing.
Goodbye.
Wait, I'm always going the wrong direction. This way.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
Yep.
I should go. As you wish.
I don't think anyone...
Far be it for me to suggest a training adjustment.
Helene?
Yes?
Is Helene thinking that I might change my mind? But then I can't talk to her. So what's up with that?
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach.
Yes.
In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
Well, she saved me. She sacrificed herself to save me.
She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live.
Of course. Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
Oh. You don't understand?
Wait. You don't know what she meant either.
There are no answers in the fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
Oh no, don't say that. Maybe she failed you because she's now dead and she knows how you would feel, that you would blame yourself for her death. That's why she failed you. Isn't this a good enough explanation? Okay. Let us go outside again. Wait, is Blackwall gone? No, there's something here. Oh! Inquisition messenger?
Might be...
The spy master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Wait, gone where?
Go on. Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Liliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
A crumpled report. It looks like it was removed from a recent report to Sister Liliana. Lieutenant Cyril Monet, one of the soldiers responsible for the Colliers massacre of 937, was captured in Leeds. Like the others who were arrested for their involvement, Monet insists that he did not know who he was assassinating, and that he was just following the orders of his captain. This Captain Tom Renier is still at large. Monet is to be executed within the week in Val Royeaux. Maybe Blackwall is in Val Royeaux, rescuing Lieutenant Cyril Monet for some reason. I don't know. The Collier Massacre. What is that? I don't know we've heard anything about that. A letter. Inquisitor, you've been a friend and an inspiration. You've given me the wisdom to know right from wrong and, more importantly, the courage to uphold the former. It's been my honor to serve you. This only reinforces my impression that he went to save his friend or something because he knew that he is innocent. Or something.
Inquisitor.
Let's visit the kitchen real quick. No one here. Alright. Okay, more injured soldiers lying here. Shouldn't they be at the infirmary?
Good day. Well, money not fun.
How you doing?
Why did you not approve?
Talking with you, boss.
I went dragon hunting with you. Ah,
Inquisitor. May God be with you.
You have a problem. That over there is a full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before Corypheus can push them. I'm thinking pranks. Set a few up, knock a few down. You in or not?
pranks? Well, I do want them at their best.
You have an odd idea of preparation. I need to keep them at their best.
What's best then, Mopey? Constantly ready for death to fall from the gaping hole up there. I know people. Pissed off and fired up is better than dreary bleary. Come on.
Maybe we can throw a party or something. Alright, I'll humor you.
Lead the way.
What, really? I knew you were different. Let's go.
Oh no. What's she gonna do? What have we done?
General uptight is gone. Have a search about. Find something to mess with and give your soldiers a laugh.
What do you mean?
Right, General uptight is gone.
Alright.
Have a search about. Find something to mess with and give your soldiers a laugh.
Do I just rearrange the notes on his desk?
What, the desk? Oh yes, center of the empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
I feel like we shouldn't mess with Cullen. He's my advisor. What if he gets some wrong information and then we do the wrong decisions? We should just prank on normal people. What do we do? What do you want to do?
All right, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip of something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the
What?
soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one.
What? Why would that help? This would make him in a bad mood, and that's terrible.
Little lady prissy pants. Have a look for something she likes too much.
What? The door? Why would she like the door? I've never seen Josephine leave her room.
What, just the door? Where she greets every important issue. Yes.
Wait, what do you want to do with the door?
Well, Sarah, what do you have in mind?
Get a bucket.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no.
Classic, yeah? 5 minutes of sloppy boss gets you weeks of happy kitchen staff. Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. But whatever. Next up.
Whatever. What about when a diplomat comes in and it falls onto that diplomat, an important figure or something? That's terrible. This is Liliana?
Right, something to get our shadow of birds loosened up. Gotta be something. Have a search.
Oh no. Locked box. What is that?
What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe feed her messengers something gassy? No, birds don't pop. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
Run!
Go!
That was fun. An Inquisitor of the people, still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Interesting. Anything to keep us inspired.
Whatever it takes. I'll start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good, and Corypheus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. Anyway, fun time, Inquisitor. You! Oh, frig. You did it!
Sorry, Josephine.
Our heroes strode the winding road, defiant of the vile. Uncertain pause for home and cause, when met the monster's smile. There is an issue that you should address. I think it's worth your time,
Uh-oh.
Inquisitor.
What? Rumors? Wait, what rumors, Meriden?
Your worship graces me with blessed eyes.
What rumors are they spreading about me? What? I can't have that. Let's take a look at the infirmary.
I wonder what it is that gives Grey Wardens their legendary skill and stamina. I should like to study one. Would that fine fellow I've seen in your company consent to a careful examination?
Well, he's gone, unfortunately. And what do you mean you want to study one? Do you mean you want to, like, cut him up or something? I don't think he will agree to that.
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker since the time of the old Inquisition. And now it falls to me.
You seem upset.
You all right? You look drained.
Do you know what the Rite of Tranquility is? The last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
Is that what the book says?
Does the book say it was used for other things?
No. As a seeker, I looked into abuses. Mages made tranquil as punishment. What finally began the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed.
Oh!
The Lord Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the rite, from the beginning.
Oh, well, I know why they keep it hidden, because they want to... Yeah, they want to project the idea that this is the ultimate punishment for a mage, right? Not very surprising.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me at all.
We created the Rite of Tranquility. I told you of my vigil, the months I spent emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned the spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry, not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order.
Wait,
I
what?
thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
Your faith has been shaken.
I don't think I've ever seen you so shaken.
I do not think the Seekers have been doing the Maker's work. Not truly. Perhaps we believed it once. The original Inquisition came to be during a terrible time. But now, we harbored secrets and let them fester. We acted to survive, but not to serve. That is not the Maker's work.
How would you rebuild?
If you did rebuild the Seekers, how would you do it?
I can't be the only one remaining. We will always spread to the winds, and some may still be out there. I would find them one by one, We would all read this book, no more secrets. Then together we would establish a new charter. The Maker's work in truth.
And what is the Maker's work?
You keep saying that, but what is the Maker's work?
There is no way to know for certain. That is why we must seek it out. Perhaps we lost our way because we stopped looking.
Cassandra is always so righteous. I mean, in a good sense. And yeah, also her desires to become the divine also shows that. What else is in the book?
You said there was more in the book.
At some point, power becomes its own master. We cast aside ideals in favor of expedience and tell ourselves it was all necessary for the people. Will that happen to us, Inquisitor? Will we repeat history?
It is possible. A lot of questions like this come up, huh? This Morgan also mentioned something like this.
We might. It would be lying to say it's impossible.
An honest answer, if not a comforting one.
You should make the Seekers better, as you just said.
Rebuild the Seekers. Make them better than they were.
Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
Maybe don't become the divine. Rebuild the Seekers instead. We have a lot of rebuilding to do. The Grey Wardens, the Templars, the Seekers. What else? Have we talked to Cole? Did we forget Cole again? Oh yeah, we transported directly to... Sarah brought us somewhere else, right?
It started out helping, taking the fear away. I won't take too much. I am not that.
Here's your amulet.
I found the amulet that Solus told us about. Would you like to try it on?
Yes, but not here. I like it here. We need some place that can go away if it becomes sharp.
What place is that?
What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I? It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
You think this will work?
We know it's not just going to work, right? It never just works.
Have faith, Inquisitor.
Ah!
What was that?
Varric?
What are you doing to the kid?
Stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
It didn't?
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
Wait, what? Cole not... Is there any tangible difference between a demon and a spirit? I thought they were the same, right? Is Varric right? Is Cole not a demon?
Solus, is it possible that the amulet doesn't work on Cole because he's too human?
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, he remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
Wait, what? To where? What?
We'll find whatever is preventing the amulet from working, and we'll make it right.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Will you come with me? All of you?
Sure. All right, I get it. You like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
Well, it was his own idea. And he wants, like Cole wants to, he wants to have the amulet and he wants it to work.
Cole is a demon, or a spirit. He has magical abilities and magical vulnerabilities. We cannot ignore that.
Fair enough. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
Oh, what is happening now? Are we going to investigate right away?
Yeah, this should get me through the month. Give me a moment. Greetings. Can I help you?
Are we in Redcliffe?
You.
Oh!
You killed me.
What? I don't even know you.
What?
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the spire and you forgot and I died in the dark.
The spire?
Cole, stop.
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me and I have to kill him back.
Wait, Cole, wait.
Before anyone gets killed, I need to know what's going on.
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Val Royo. They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him.
You possessed him.
Cole.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him.
What?
I need to.
Uh-oh. He's going crazy. What are we doing now, everyone? Cole must forgive this, right? Solas, what do you think?
Solus?
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
Okay. Varric, what do you think?
Varric?
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
A spirit does not work through emotions. It embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human. And humans change. They get hurt. And they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
Varric, you're not an expert on spirits and stuff. Still don't understand.
Before I decide anything, I need a clearer picture of what happened.
It seems the real Cole was an apostate, captured and taken to the Circle by Templars.
Who aren't known for their gentle nature.
Templars?
As the young man starved to death in a dungeon, his pain caught the attention of a spirit, likely one of compassion.
Compassion?
An uncommon spirit, certainly, and all too fragile when its efforts to help prove to be in vain.
So this is choosing Varric's side, and this is choosing Solas' side. Cole will become more human. The amulet may not be necessary, or become more like a spirit. The amulet should function properly. Both cases are good, right? Well, when in doubt, go with Solas.
Cole needs to let this go.
I believe I can help. Cole, come with me.
Not possible. Not possible.
Can you feel this man's pain, Cole?
He remembers now. He knows he killed me.
No. Feel his pain. His guilt. The shame that drove him from the Templars.
Don't worry, we'll erase his records. They clap me on the shoulder, smell of oiled metal and blood. They smile like Louis did when he made me drown the kittens. Laughter bounces off the walls like a thin child's fists.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's hurting, Cole. And you are a spirit of compassion.
Forget.
I believe we are finished here.
Nice, great job.
You all right, kid?
Yes. He's free. We're both free.
Nice job. Oh, forgiving something like this isn't easy, and I'm glad he did it.
It appears to be working. Cole should be adequately protected.
Have you talked to him since? Have you heard what he sounds like?
He sounds like a spirit.
Nonsense words like Bertrand at the end. Just need to hear the song again just for a minute. I'm all right, Varric.
Are you happy, Cole?
What matters is his happiness. Cole, how are you feeling?
I am well. There is work. Wounded to help, hurts to heal, but the weight is off. The old chains have fallen.
You're not still angry with the man who hurt you?
No, I helped him forget. His pain no longer pulls at me. A woman with 2 names slips a knife in darkness to her left hand. Honey stirred into Leliana's wine. Faith, not revenge.
Could have been a person.
Possibly. Would that have made him happier, Child of the Stone?
Why does Varric care so much about him being a person or not? Varric?
Something you wanted to talk about?
Nothing, I guess.
I asked Mother Giselle, and she said you're wrong. Probably. Does it matter? They're just stories. We fought demons. They're real. And they died. The Maker doesn't die. He doesn't do anything. And that means he's real and old gods aren't. Go talk to Giselle again. I don't understand this shit.
Here lies the abyss, the well of all souls. From these emerald waters doth life begin anew. Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you. In my arms lies eternity. Have we read this? Chantry sisters have long debated this section of the Chant of Light. It is tempting to assume that the well of all souls is a literal well, but such imagery appears nowhere in Andraste's other works. An examination of Threnodies 1.4 yields clues. From the waters of the Fade you made the world. As the Fade had been fluid, so was the world fixed. It is possible, even likely, that the emerald waters Andraste refers to are the substance of the Fade, which began as an ocean of dreams, and was reduced to a well, bottomless but limited in scope, by the Maker's creation of our world. Is Andraste urging the listener to come to the Fade? Should we take from these emerald waters that life begin anew as literal evidence of reincarnation, or even of life after death, as the cult of spirits suggests, or as a figurative benediction, indicating that the Maker is the source of all life, and in finding his embrace for eternity, we will only be returning our souls from whence they came? Interesting. Adamant Fortress. Of all the decisions we Grey Wardens were forced to make over the years, withdrawing from the Fortress of Adamant was perhaps the most difficult. It had been built as a bastion against darkspawn spilling out from the abyssal rift, a symbol of how we had done the impossible, pushing those creatures back into the shadows where they belonged. We kept the land safe from further encroachment, but as each new age dawned, memories of our sacrifice became fainter. The entire western approach had become a wasteland, and thus the expense of maintaining the fortress became increasingly difficult to justify. There were no griffins to fill its wires, too few wardens to man its battlements, too many good men and women killed. Each visit of the warden commander made it more apparent that Adamant had become a symbol of our decline. Even if darkspawn still emerged from the chasm, who would they threaten other than the wardens themselves? So in the dawn of the Blessed Age, we sealed the fortress's mighty gates. We left the great griffin statues to tarnish in the blowing sand, retreating to Mont-Saint-Marc with a sense of loss and shame. I returned recently with a small expedition to retrieve supplies, surprised to see it still standing. The dwarves did well by us. I suspect Adamant will remain for ages to come. But should the Order ever return, they will find it difficult to resurrect. Only spirits roam its halls now, alongside the memories of those who gave their lives to protect us all from darkness. Caer Oswin. I worry about Lauren daily. Ever since the death of his wife and son in High Ever, at the onset of the Blight, he retreats further and further into reclusion. Almost no one is permitted to come to Caer Oswin. The last time I managed to see him, it was only because I bullied my way into the castle and insisted his strange new guards take me to him. And I say strange new guards for a reason. Almost all of Oswin retainers have been sent away. These men didn't wear Ben Doran's colors, and they struck me more as prison wardens than as protectors. Lauren himself was pale and almost delirious. I begged him to see a physic, and he promised he would, but I doubt he ever did. The guards ushered me out in a hurry, and the last time I returned, I was not even allowed past the gate. It's been months since anyone saw Lauren at all. I fear the worst has happened, yet I can prove nothing. All I can do is pray the rest of the Banon take notice and act before a good man is lost. Crestwood is a small village of no real consequence to the lords and ladies who ride through on their way to Val Royeaux or Denerim. The people are glad for visitors, however. Residents tend livestock and grow what crops they can, but their chief income comes from trade. I was dining alone at the local inn, which is quaintly perched on the top of a dam, where I overheard the barman mention tunnels beneath the village. I was surprised to learn that a vast cave system riddles the land surrounding Crestwood. The locals told me tales of strange noises and eerie lights, of entire expeditions swallowed, of screams in the dark that come from nowhere. I scoffed, then went for a stroll around the area. The night was clear, and I was wending down a pleasant glade in the Will Hills, when I heard a rasping hiss. Dropping my walking staff, I spied an overgrown opening to a small cavern. Were those footsteps padding away into the dark I heard then? Or a startled animal? That night I let the candle in my room burn longer than usual. Three Trout Pond hides a sinkhole hundreds of yards deep. Darkspawn emerged from this and other caves to attack Crestwood during the Blight. The flood that destroyed old Crestwood drowned the Blight at once, and the excess water created the pond we see today. Had the dam not been damaged, we would never have survived the Darkspawn. Was the Maker's hand in this? I cannot believe he would be so purposefully cruel to his children, flawed though we are. Oh, that we already read. Oh. A page from an enchanter's journal, scorched to near illegibility. The style is an old Ferelden dialect. Experiments in ambient lingerings, first staging. The question isn't, is it special? The question is, how special? We found relics, but they are always relics. Elves ranged far before their empire was crushed, but rarely did they return where they did not build. This place they visited again and again. I see it in the fragments, clays from different nations, not just craftsmen, styles from different centuries, not just clans, and yet no record of a ruin. The structures here are all Ferelden, with stone ferried up by a typical madman. Whatever was here, whatever natural spire, it was flattened for a floor. But I know the common shapes, and I will erect them as was custom, and we shall see what the elves wished to see. I finished this for Master Garnot. His workings brought lightning, much lightning. The rods are pools of metal now, and all his workings burned. Master was also struck. I write for him his last words because his fingers are ash and he did not live the night. The veil is old here. What? How does this refer to Skyhold? Someone rebuilt Skyhold based on the memories he saw in his dreams? Maybe? I don't know.